Good afternoon, everybody. Scott with Schmidt Samber Ranch, and just getting home from work. I'm going to open the gate to the pasture. We're going to go to the pond. See you there. Been keeping this closed because we had that calf out, but I went and looked for him the other day. I didn't see him out there, so I don't know if he got back across the fence or what, but I haven't seen him. Maybe we'll see him now. Check in on pig 1 and 2 while we go by. They are probably in the need for feed. Well, they still have a couple days left. See if their water's still good. That is pig 2. Pig 1 right over there. Wait for pig 1 to slowly meander over here. And then we're going to go down to the pond. How is that? Yep. They look good. Good shape. So we're going to go down the pond because I was at my parents' house the other day and they were telling me that the neighbor lives over here was telling somebody that the beavers were back. We've had beavers in our pond last year, and then a couple years ago, I don't know, it's probably been longer than that, but we had beavers dammed it. So below the pond, I'll go show you, below the pond, it's kind of a marsh area, and it drains under the highway, and there's another pond on the south side of the highway. And they had dammed it up they had made a dam, beaver's dam, on our side of the highway, and it backed water up, quite a bit of water really. So, and my neighbor to the west didn't like that. And I think he called the state, and they came in and trapped him, I think. But we're gonna go down there and look it over. See you there. So it's this area down through here, and it runs all the way to the highway down there. It's the highway. And there's there's water crossing, and this runs on down, and there's kind of like a culvert down there that goes under the highway. And they dammed it up down there years ago, and all this backed up full of water. And we had a beaver in here, I don't know, it's been a year and a half ago or something, and he cut a few trees down right over there, and he packed them under the boat dock. But the reason, there's a creek right down, half a mile right down there, there's a creek, Indian Creek, and they come up through that other pond and up into here. But I was driving by on the highway the other day after they were telling me that they had heard the beavers were back, and I looked, and I could see down by the highway where there had been a beaver in there chewing on a tree. This is actually our property. I fenced it off. Our property line's right over there. And if I would have owned that 5 acres there, I would have built this pond closer down here to the highway, but we don't. And if I would have built it, it would have flooded over onto his place. So the pond had to move here because our land runs here and then it juts back that way. So, well, actually, yeah, his property line runs to about right in there over in the trees and goes that way. And this is ours. I fenced it off because I didn't want our cattle. This fence along here is pretty well non-existent. And when I had cattle back out here, I didn't want them getting over, so I built this fence through here. I'm glad I didn't film me crossing that fence because it didn't go too well. Can't get over a fence like I used to. So we're gonna walk down here by the highway and see where the beaver's been chewing. It sets in water down here. It's pretty marshy. And you guys, this is cattails. And when the beavers had it dammed off, there was probably wasn't real deep. There's probably maybe a foot and a half of water, 2 foot of water in here, but I mean, it covered a pretty good area. So I don't hardly ever come down in here. Deer tracks in here. Pretty sure I'm bleeding on the back side of my leg where I tried to get over that fence. I don't see any signs of beavers yet, but I thought I saw when I was going by the other day. I looked down in here. Quite a bit of water sitting right there. I see up ahead. Surprised I haven't jumped a deer out of here. But I can see up here where there have been chewing on it, so there certainly are back. Feel blood running down the back of my leg. I've got, up above the pond, I've got a wood duck nesting box. Should maybe bring it down here. But right there, cops are coming. More than one cop. Well, hope everybody's okay. But yeah, there is, right there. Pretty amazing, really, what these beavers do. There's a beaver track. It's got this one chewed completely in half. Fell this one, fell that one, fell that one. Working on that one. There's a pretty good amount of water in here. And right over there, there's a concrete culvert that goes under the highway. I'd have to go up and around and through there to show you. We used to walk under there when I was a kid. So what I'll do, I think, is I will try to get Tug's trail camera, and we'll bring it down here, see if we can't get some nighttime video of beavers working down here. See, my neighbor's house is right there. You can see it right through there. So yeah, they've certainly been in here. He started on this one. So we should maybe, I think we'll set the camera up on that one right there. Little willow trees. Well, he's been working on that one. Look at that, that's pretty. Oh, he started on this one too. Started on that one. He's been as busy as a beaver, they might say. You know, doesn't really bother me. Doesn't bother me them being in here. So, as far as I'm concerned, no worries. As long as they stay down here and not up in the pond. So, well, certainly is. I'll try to get Tug's camera and get down here and get it set up if he can get it back from his deer lease. That'd be fun to have some video of. Oh, he's been clear over here. So this tree, he's actually come quite a ways up here and took this tree and this tree, and they're not laying here. He's pulled them, he's hauled them clear off. So I don't know, I might go around there and see if he's got his dam, if he started a dam there where it goes under the highway. So that's the beaver dam. And he's got a pretty good size pond already started here. It's probably right down there, it's probably 3 foot deep, I would imagine. And this goes through, and then there's a pond just on the other side of the road right over here. So that is the beaver dam. Well, I get back up out of here somehow. It's a busy highway. I don't know how many cars go by there a day, but, well, beaver's back in here. So, interesting. I'll try to get some video of him. If I can get Tug to get his camera home, we'll do that. I'd be interested to see him. So, man, a beautiful day today. Well, it's early January. I think it was 65 degrees out today. Had a good day at work. So I work tomorrow, and then got a couple days off. My wife and I, mainly my wife, I just help. She hosts the hospitality room at our school basketball tournament. So I'm gonna go help her on Thursday and Friday. So it's usually a good time. Pretty sure I cut the back of my leg crossing the fence. Wasn't very graceful, but all right, you guys. I think my wife's got dinner on. are getting close. And we got stuff to do, cooking to do to get ready for the hospitality room. So, thank you guys for watching. Have a blessed day, everybody.